our defense with the kids. All right, we're going to start in base defense, and we're going to retreat back. Okay, the retreat that we're working on is always facing the action. Okay, so we don't turn away from it, we always face it. So let's start up again. So retreat. Okay, back to bait, back to read. Okay, back in. Quick. Retreat back. Okay, back in. Retreat back, dig to yourself, set to me.
Concept of being able to move quickly from your base position back into your release position. So in this drill, we start off touching the cone. We're down and forward. We push off. Watch the release move again. Pushing off this front leg, keeping your weight forward. As the ball is attacked, attack the ball forward. Run back to the cone, touch, get into release, boom, good. Touch, get into the release, boom, 3 digs. 4th ball, you're running the ball down on the angle. Here we go. Good, go. Good, come on, base, good. Come on, ball up. Good, go, base, good. Run it down, good. Yeah.
They have to dig the ball into the circle. Okay, and this is actually a concept that I picked up a couple years ago that has made the biggest difference. I want the ball to be 20 feet high. I want it to be 10 feet off because it gives us the easiest way to be able to swing at everything. Okay, so they're going to work to dig this ball into the circle. Okay, back up. Okay, so just up in the circle. Now, is that 20 feet high? Okay, why is that a big deal? Why do you think that's a big deal? Huh?
Yeah, we get time to get to it.
Exactly. Exactly. Everybody's been into this whole speed offense thing. Okay? So we have digs coming up this high. Now, what happens in the speed offense that kind of puts a little glitch in it? If we don't dig it in system, what are we doing now? We're out of system and we're sending what the other team? A free ball. So it's a big deal that we dig the ball up there because the setter now, even though she may be off the net, is, in my opinion, in system for what we're running. So if this wasn't here and she's right here, ball's way up here, now we can go there, here. We can even set a 3 because she's balanced. She's not running. She's not just trying to put her platform on it. She is actually going to be able to control what's going on. And the other thing is everybody that was blocking has now had time to get off. Okay? So we have this. This is our spot, our red zone. Go. Back up. Okay? So she's trying to dig the ball nice and high, easy. Now she's got time to do whatever.
Okay. Comment a minute ago about how it's funny to them that Americans dig the ball low to the setter in defense and that we try so hard to run a quick offense, because in Europe they always just dig up high to the middle of the court and then set a nice high ball to 2 or 4 or 1. So we were discussing how there's such a difference there. He actually used Destiny Hooker as an example, saying that she doesn't want to hit a low ball, she wants to hit a high ball. So why would we try to speed things up when we have someone like that in our system? A moment ago we were chatting about how funny it is that the 15 and 16-year-old Italians have some of these skills down, and our 22-year-old graduates from America are clearly not quite as comfortable with some of these skills. Okay, he wants everyone setting the ball as high as possible. He wants the dig to be high and he wants the sets to be high. And a lot of that's just because we're warming up our back by using our legs, and also to warm up our hands and really try to push the envelope of what we can do.
Questo è un riscaldamento.
This is still just a warm-up.
Portiamo la palla molto in alto.
We're setting the ball as high as we can.
Scaldiamo la spalla con il colpo e poi, portando la palla molto in alto, prepariamo già il concetto della difesa.
Okay, and we're working on getting our shoulder nice and warm by hitting it harder, and then we're working on getting the dig nice and high so someone can make a nice high step. Okay, attaccano più forte.
Sì, è troppo piano.
All right, we got to hit harder. Make sure we're hitting harder. Okay, he wants them hitting harder because the defender is supposed to actually be working on digging a ball and getting it nice and high. Everything we're doing now, he wants us digging as high as we can. Okay, what he's doing is pushing them to make sure that we're A, hitting the ball hard so it's a realistic dig, and B, getting both the defense and the defense and the set nice and high. So the point, we're obviously working through the progression here of what we talked about earlier.
Questo tipo di esercizio l'attrezzo potrebbe essere utile perché la palla deve passare al di sopra nettamente, scendere.
Okay, what he's saying is the contraption we have up is not here for this drill, but it actually ends up working out in this drill because the setter needs to get it up and over and have it drop into a hittable zone.
Non è la sua funzione principale.
Yeah, it's not the principal function of the contraption as we discussed. So again, we're working on the progression of the Italian style or the European style of making a nice high dig and everybody on the court being able to set a nice high set and putting a hittable ball up there and putting it in the hands of the hitter and making it their responsibility to do something with the ball.
Vai.
Okay, now we're doing the same thing just on a line dig. But as always, the goals here are to dig the ball nice and high and then for the setter to get there with their feet under it and make a nice high set outside.
Allora, in questo lavoro adesso è un riscaldamento, completiamo il riscaldamento e poi cominciamo a proporre l'impostazione tecnica della difesa e dell'alzata.
This is still technically a warm-up, but we're being more serious about working on the right movement. Io sono sicuro che l'allenatore da lei voleva così per 4 anni, senza dubbio.
Di non difendere verso la propria compagna.
Don't dig to the defender. Dig like it's in a match, so you want it right in the middle of the court. Nice and high, right in the middle of the court. So in other words, don't play the drill.